Hello my beautiful viewers on my new channel, James Higgins Otherworlds. Well, my name is James Higgins. I have another YouTube channel which is called James Higgins Open World, which the celebrity Bob Mortimer watches and has done a podcast on his channel, on his podcast with Andy Dawson. I'm coming up to 1,700 subscribers near enough on my other channel. But what I've noticed is that I've done 5 paranormal shows on that channel, and other like 3 Christmas specials, ghost stories and all the rest of it, which I've noticed that I'm not getting the views that I would expect for paranormal stuff. And this is a trial to see if this channel, see how if I transfer some of that stuff over to this channel, but all of it eventually, if it takes off, will I get more views with it being this is a total paranormal channel, ghosts, UFOs, all sorts of stuff. And it's called James Higgins Otherworlds. There is a logo which the Buccaneer Group are doing for me, and it will be James Higgins Otherworlds. It's just the same as my other channel's logo, apart from the earth bit's different. There. That's my other logo. The earth bit's different, and it will say James Higgins Otherworlds. That'll be Otherworlds. It's virtually the same as that, apart from this bit's different, and it will say Otherworlds logo. It'll still have the fists on YouTube. So, what have you. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to upload a couple more to this new channel. I'm going to upload one that is the first series, paranormal series I ever did, called James Higgins Mysterious Universe. Now, my inspiration for these paranormal shows came from Arthur C. Clarke's World of Strange Powers and all that sort of stuff. Google it and I think he was the creator of the telecommunications satellite and lived in Sri Lanka. He's dead now, to my understanding. But he was a lot, when I was growing up, 55, 56 this year. When I was growing up, it was a massive series. And it had this really amazing but creepy intro. Doo-doo-doo, as well. So what I'm going to show you now on this channel, James Higgins Otherworld, is my special on James Higgins World of Strange Powers and James Higgins Mysterious World. So watch it. I'm going to show you that, and I'm also uploading my UFO experience as well. That happened, I think it was 79-80. 3 people saw it. So stay tuned to this channel. It's going to be good, but it can only be good with you guys subscribing to it. So thank you very much. Sit back, get yourself a coffee, and enjoy this special of James Higgins Mysterious World and Universe. And also, please subscribe to my other channel, James Higgins Open World, as well. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Just keep watching. The special's coming up right now. Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel, James Higgins. As you can see, I've had my haircut. Well, what this is a special on my 2 series, James Higgins Mysterious Universe and James Higgins' Mysterious World. It's a special behind the scenes tale of how it all came about. Well, how it all came about, it goes back a long time ago, when I was a kid. I used to watch a series called Arthur C. Clarke's World of Strange Powers, Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World, and Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious Universe, and I think he might have done some others. That's what's inspired the series, basically. That's what gave me an idea over the years. I'm 52 in August, so yeah, I remember it well in my youth. Classic series it was. I'll tell you a bit about that. He was a science fiction writer, born Arthur Charles Clark, 16th December 1917, Minehead, England. Died 19th of March 2008, age 90. Colombo, Sri Lanka. I think he was the inventor of the communication satellite. He was an intelligent man. He lived in Sri Lanka, and he did these series, Arthur C. Clarke's World of Strange Powers, Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World, and all the rest of it. That's where the inspiration, that's where the seed was planted. They were in the 80s. When he finished, I'm not sure. I could look it up, but that's where the idea first appeared in my head. Long before I had any knowledge of YouTube, because in the 80s there was no internet. You know, it's not like the broadband now. You know, when I was growing up, there was no internet, no mobile phones, no nothing really. So that, but apart from these amazing shows, because you're only 3 channels, so it was an amazing show. And I love the paranormal anyway, me. I really do. The only thing I'm not interested, stories I'm not really interested in, but I will tell you one particular one that I'm not interested in, anything to do with Ouija boards, because do not mess with Ouija boards, right? They open your soul up to demons, a lot of people say, so do not mess with Ouija boards, whatever you do. If you don't know what a Ouija board is, look it up. I'm not going to tell you, just look it up, right? But do not mess with those things, they're dangerous, you know. You don't want to mess with Ouija boards in any way, shape or form. But I'll tell you a true story about it, a little true story. A friend of mine, very good friend of mine, he's like a brother, Danny. His brother, this was years ago, was playing with a Ouija board in his house. And Danny was sitting on the settee, which was away from the Ouija board. But above the settee was a light. This is what he's told me, and I find when you tell a story that stays consistent, there's an element of truth in it. And he was saying that light went like that, and there was no air, all the windows were shut, it was going like that light, and he run like crazy out of the house, his brother's house. So do not mess with Ouija boards, and don't send me any stories in about Ouija boards, because they will not appear on my channel. I don't want anything to do with Ouija boards. But that's where the spark of the idea came. But I was doing episode 1 of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. When I started to film that episode, I hadn't even come up with a name for it at that point. It was only when I was doing it, and it was on the back garden, I'll tell you now, of where I used to live, where I saw these UFOs when I was a kid with my brother and a woman down at me. My sister's friend down the road, 7 or 8 lights in formation, gold lights in the west. This was about 1979, 1980, because you remember I'm 52 in August, and it's 2020 now. So I was doing that, and then the idea came, James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, and that is how it came about, really. That is how it came about. And from that came 9 other episodes of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, and I've got a lot of good views on it, a lot of good comments from people, especially Ben Mundy, who likes the series a lot, and CB96, and Nick the Egg, and Paul. They like to send. I've had other comments, and it's had lots of views. A lot of them have. My series now is James Higgins' Mysterious World, which was due to come out 2 months after James Higgins' Mysterious World came out. I was going to do it 2 months after, to leave people wanting it, you know. That's what you should do, really. Leave people wanting it more. A second series, you know. But the coronas happened, and I thought, well, people need entertainment, don't they? So I decided to do James Higgins' Mysterious World, bring it forward. So it's released every 2 weeks now, and it will be 10 episodes, and then another series will come in after that. Episode 3 is done. Episode 2 is out now, which came out yesterday. Episode 3 will come out a week on Saturday. Because you see, like I said, it's every 2 weeks, so that's done. But sorry for picking my nose. But yeah, and if you notice on some of the episodes of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, I've done a little theme tune to it. But the software, which is that one, Move A Reveal, or the one before, can't remember which one I did the first series on. I can't get it to play the full tune that I did on this bit of software. That bit of software, Music Maker MX Production Suite, which I bought a long time ago. That was like 170 odd quid. It's like a recording studio. That. So give them that a little mention, a little plug. This will not work on Windows 10, but it will work on my Windows 8 laptop. So I've got it on there now. Because it's quite expensive, that was. Bought it years ago. But it's just like a production, a recording studio. And that's where it came up with the theme tune, which is on the end of some episodes of James Higgins' Mysterious World Universe, and every episode it will be on of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let you hear the full version of it. Right, I will pause this now and then we'll come back. I'm going to pause this now. I'm going to let you listen to the full version of the end tune for some of James Higgins' Mysterious World, and for all of James Higgins' Mysterious World. Just one second. Well, here is the full version of James Higgins' Mysterious World's end theme, and a couple of episodes, a few episodes of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. This is the full version. Right, just one second. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. That was the full version here on my special behind the scenes look at James Higgins' Mysterious Universe and World. Now this one is, the second one is one I was going to use on James Higgins' Mysterious World, but I couldn't figure out how to do it at the time, so I reverted back to the one you just heard. But so I'm going to let you listen to the one I was going to use, which I may use on the next Mysterious video after when James Higgins' Mysterious World finishes. So here it is. This is the one I was going to use. Right, tell me what you think of it. Now the idea for this came again from Arthur C. Clarke. His Mysterious Universe and Mysterious Worlds programs and stuff. The theme he had for that, which is, to me, is a 10 out of 10 classic theme. As to this day, even though early 90s, it was done in the 80s. An amazing theme, so I'm going to let you listen to it now. I'm going to find it on YouTube, just let you listen to the theme. Just one second and we'll get to it, which is what inspired those two themes. 1 second. Well, this is the theme that inspired the series and the two themes that I did myself on that software, Music Maker MX Production Suite. So this is the two themes. This is the theme. Just 1 second. Right. Oh. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right, here we go. There you go. That is a 10 out of 10 theme. That's what inspired my two themes. So anyway, there you go. I'll be back in a minute to continue this special. Just right, 1 second. Well, there you go. You heard the full version of the end theme for James Higgins' Mysterious World and some of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. The full version you heard there, which is a special on this behind the scenes look at my series, James Higgins' Mysterious Universe and James Higgins' Mysterious World. And you heard the one I was going to use as well. So leave a comment in the comment section of what you thought of them two. You know, the third series, which I'm not sure what it will be. Yeah, I haven't come up with a name for it, but it'll be a paranormal series. I will try and use the second one on that with this. I'll try and use another piece of software I've got. Try that. Other than that, I'll just revert back to this Move Reveal again and use this to do the editing. What else? How else did this, the idea come? Well, the 1 second, I'll try. Just let me think about this. Well, the other way I suppose it came was that where I used to live. I think I've talked about this on these series. That my entry where I used to live, it was four houses, two houses there, two houses there, ours was there, and an entry right down the middle. So ours was an entry house, that was there, and my mum's first cousin lived there. My Auntie Gina called it. I don't know why I called her Auntie Gina, but she was my mum's first cousin. So, on that entry. Now, at night, when I used to take my motorbike down the entry, and I had in the end I had a metal shed. Throughout my life, I always felt like there was someone watching me from the entry. And sometimes I'd hear footsteps, which was quite freaky, you know, quite freaky. So, yeah, I put my motorbike in the metal shed I got, which looked like a little garage. And like someone was staring at me. It was weird. It was a weird feeling. And then my auntie next door, my mum's first cousin, her and her family reckoned that house was haunted as well. Because you'd see him coming out sometimes, screaming. You know, screaming. That they'd seen ghosts. Ghosts in the house. And there was other stories locally, you know, of other ghosts in... there's a massive big local... massive old building called Fair Royal Abbey, not far from where... not far from... It's near where I live, and it's a wedding venue place now where you can get married, and golf place and all that sort of stuff. But that's supposed to be haunted as well. And allegedly there was, because it was hundreds and hundreds of years old, it goes back to when Henry VIII got rid of the monasteries to get money, you know. It's massive, it really was. It was derelict for a long time, and then it's a wedding venue now, and it's a golf place there as well. Fair Royal Abbey. Look it up in on the internet, Fair Royal Abbey. There's a lot of history with that. It's supposed to be haunted as well. I think my friend said it was Ida, and one of my cousins said that. He's dead now. I think he said it was haunted by Ida, I think. But allegedly there's a big bypass, right? Big bypass that goes there. And allegedly from one of the hotels, there was supposed to have been a big tunnel that went under the bypass to the Abbey. To the Abbey itself. How true that is, I don't know. But that was, you know, and there was a big thingy, a big railway viaduct, and then under it there's this like little tunnel where allegedly monks played football, I think it was. Yeah. I've got loads of stories, and my mate Paula, he's heard loads of my stories, laughs about, likes them. But yeah, so these are all give me the ideas for the series. And you know, I got then obviously I got my YouTube. James Higgins Open World started on well, the thing started on Facebook, started in Cornwall, and I did a few videos at True Bus Station, went to Facebook, and I learned how to upload to YouTube, and James Higgins Open World started. And then that gave me the platform to do James Higgins Mysterious Universe and now World. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how it all started, really. What are the plans for the future with it? Plans for the future for James Higgins Mysterious World and the one that comes after it are basically to go out and do a few videos as well. You know, at maybe some of these haunted places. You know, take your camera and go out and do a few there as well, and what have you. And then maybe to get a bit more creative with the software as well, and I've learned how to do that. I hope you've enjoyed this little behind the scenes look at James Higgins Mysterious Universe and James Higgins Mysterious World now. And I hope you watch the next episode of James Higgins Mysterious World, which is out not next Saturday, the Saturday after. Just check the time. So that's how it all came about, really. You know, and I'm really enjoying it. I've had 2 so far. People sending stories in. One of my subscribers, Ben Mundy, just sent one in, which is on episode 2, which is out now. And he was a guy I met, a big plug for a friend of mine, Pauline Ellis, who owns the Mad Hatter Tea Room in Hale in Cornwall. A guy there, he sent me a story in, which is on James Higgins Mysterious Universe. So there's 2 so far. I've got an email, which is formchester69@hotmail.com. If you send your paranormal stories into that email, and who knows, you could be on James Higgins Mysterious World, or the future one after 10 episodes of that. So thank you very much to all my subscribers, all my 238 subscribers, or is it 39 now? I'm not quite sure. For watching, and I hope you enjoyed the future episodes of James Higgins Mysterious World, and I hope you enjoyed this special, behind the scenes special. So please leave your comments about what you think of it and how it all started. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them. I can't say further than that, can I? So thank you very much. Bye.